The light bulb, a symbol of invention and progress, illuminating homes and streets for over a century. But what if the light bulb's brightness hid a darker secret? A mystery that stretches back to the early 20th century, involving powerful corporations, secret agreements, and deliberate manipulation of technology to control how long a product lasts. This is the story of the Lightbulb Conspiracy, an eye-opening tale of planned obsolescence that changed the way we use, buy, and discard products forever. SFX, light_switch_click. One imagine a light bulb burning bright, but only for a fraction of its potential lifespan. You'd expect an invention of this importance to last and last, right? Yet, around the 1920s and 1930s, something strange was happening. Instead of light bulbs getting more durable and efficient, their designed life mysteriously shortened. The question remains, why would anyone purposely design something to fail sooner? To understand this enigma, we must travel back to the dawn of electric light. Thomas Edison is often credited with inventing the light bulb in 1879, a breakthrough that revolutionized the world. Early bulbs could burn for hundreds, sometimes thousands of hours. In fact, some experimental bulbs lasted over 500 hours, a dazzling achievement at the time. As electric light spread, these long-lasting bulbs should have meant fewer purchases and less waste. Yet the opposite occurred. By the early 20th century, the average lifespan of a commercial incandescent bulb dropped significantly, often to just about 1,000 hours or less. This decline wasn't simply a technical limitation, it was engineered. What is planned obsolescence? It's a business strategy where products are deliberately designed to have a limited useful life, forcing consumers to replace them sooner. This keeps sales steady but raises ethical questions about waste, consumer rights, and environmental impact. The light bulb case is one of the earliest and clearest examples. At the heart of this story lies the Phoebus cartel, a secretive alliance formed in 1924 by the world's leading light bulb manufacturers, including major players from Europe and America. Their goal? To control the global market by setting production standards and, crucially, by agreeing to limit the lifespan of their bulbs to about 1,000 hours. SFX, newspaper_Russell. Two documents uncovered decades later revealed that the cartel was not just about cooperation, but about manipulation. They monitored factories worldwide, punished manufacturers who tried to make longer-lasting bulbs, and pushed out any product that defied their set limits. This was not innovation, it was a conspiracy. Why would they do this? The logic was simple, though ruthless. If bulbs lasted forever, customers would rarely need replacements, causing sales to plummet. By artificially shortening bulb life, they created continuous demand, a cycle of consumption that enriched manufacturers but burdened consumers. This planned obsolescence had wider implications. It set a precedent for many other industries: cars, fashion, electronics, all adapting the principle that products should be temporary, encouraging ongoing purchases and, unfortunately, waste. Still, some skeptics argue that technical limitations or consumer safety might justify shorter lifespans. After all, creating bulbs that burn infinitely isn't feasible. Materials degrade, and costs matter. But evidence shows that the Phoebus cartel's restrictions went well beyond practical needs, deliberately sabotaging product longevity. SFX, clock_ticking. 3 decades later, the legacy of this conspiracy remains. Today, many products from smartphones to printers are designed with planned obsolescence in mind. Batteries that can't be replaced, software updates that slow devices. Fragile components, these are the modern echoes of the light bulb saga. But what if things changed? What if companies embraced durability and sustainability instead of planned obsolescence? Some brands now promote repairable, long-lasting products, sparking movements against throwaway culture. Consumers are becoming more aware, demanding transparency and responsibility. The Lightbulb Conspiracy teaches us about the power of industry and the delicate balance between innovation and exploitation. It invites us to question the products we use and the systems behind them. Are we simply consumers of convenience? Or can we advocate for a future where quality and ethics shine as brightly as any light bulb? SFX, soft_wind_chime. 2. So next time you flip a switch, remember the hidden history behind that small glowing glass. The light bulb isn't just a beacon of light, it's a symbol of a deeper mystery about control, commerce, and choice in the world of technology. If you found this story illuminating, consider sharing these insights, and let us shed more light on the unseen forces shaping our world. Yet, despite growing awareness, unraveling the full impact of the Lightbulb Conspiracy remains a challenge. The Phoebus cartel gradually dissolved after World War II, but the tactics they pioneered didn't vanish. Instead, they embedded themselves into the fabric of industrial design and marketing, influencing countless sectors. Think about your smartphone or laptop. Why do batteries falter after a couple of years? Or why do some gadgets slow down dramatically with software updates? Planned obsolescence is alive and well. Its roots traceable back to that shadowy cartel of light bulb manufacturers nearly a century ago. This isn't coincidence, it's a pattern emerging from the same principles. Drive repeated purchases by limiting product lifespan. SFX, typing_keyboard. 2. The environmental consequences of this strategy are staggering. Millions of tons of electronic waste accumulate each year worldwide, much of it toxic and difficult to recycle. Landfills overflow with items that, under different circumstances, could have lasted decades. The Lightbulb Conspiracy wasn't just a historical business ploy, it set a template for an unsustainable consumer culture. But how do manufacturers enforce planned obsolescence practically? Several methods come into play. First, design choices make products difficult or expensive to repair. Complex assembly, glued-in batteries, or proprietary screws block easy fixes. Next, software controls can throttle performance or inhibit compatibility with newer updates when devices age. Even materials are selected for cost over durability. In the 1930s, the cartel imposed strict limits on bulb life to around 1,000 hours. Today, similar imposed lifespans exist. Fabric softeners, printer cartridges, and even sneakers are crafted to wear out at a certain pace. Consumers rarely see this as a coincidence. Many feel the frustration of products failing prematurely, yet resistance builds. The right to repair movement, gaining momentum globally, pushes for laws requiring manufacturers to provide spare parts, repair manuals, and affordable repairs. Consumers, activists, and some lawmakers demand transparency and challenge the invisibility of planned obsolescence. SFX, crowd_cheering. 3. Beyond legislation, innovation challenges this paradigm. Some companies now develop modular devices meant to be upgraded piece by piece, extending lifespan and reducing waste. New materials and manufacturing processes aim to create longer-lasting, sustainable products, turning away from the profit model based on rapid replacement. Still, the tension remains. Corporations face a trade-off between maximizing profits and committing to durability. The story of the Lightbulb Conspiracy teaches us that these decisions are rarely accidental. They reflect deep economic incentives shaped by decades of market practice. What about consumers? We hold power in our purchases and voices. Being informed about planned obsolescence helps us make wiser choices. Opting for brands, prioritizing longevity, supporting repair services, and resisting the allure of constant upgrades. Knowledge is the first step toward breaking cycles that hurt both wallets and the planet. Take a moment to reflect on your daily use of technology and products. How many times have you replaced what could have lasted longer? How often do you consider repair over replacement? These questions connect us to the legacy of the Lightbulb Conspiracy and challenge us to demand better. SFX, soft_bell, one the world illuminated by the Lightbulb Conspiracy is complex, shaped by hidden agreements and corporate strategies that have long influenced the products we rely on. From the earliest electric bulbs dimmed intentionally to sustain demand, to today's gadgets and appliances often designed for obsolescence. The story reveals much about how industries control markets and consumers. Yet, it also offers hope. As awareness spreads, so does the potential for change. Recognizing the past is key to forging a more sustainable future, one where innovation means improvement, not planned failure. Thank you for joining this deep dive into one of history's most illuminating conspiracies. If you want to explore more mysteries behind everyday technology or learn how to protect yourself as a consumer, don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Let us shine a light on truths that manufacturers might prefer to keep in the dark. SFX, click. Until next time, stay